This is the shared reading group in the Palmerston North Public Library, reading extracts from Louisa M. Alcott's Little Women. The first story is about Christmas, and this evokes memories from the group. And did Santa come and fill them up?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you got bigger, you got pillowcases.
I know, yes, pillowcases, because you couldn't fit the presents in.
I was a child in a house of grown-up.
Ah, so did you have rather good stockings?
Absolutely.
A lot of presents.
There's always an orange in the bottom of the stocking, wasn't it? There's always an orange in the bottom.
There's an orange in the bottom, yes, in the toe, yes, yes.
One Christmas I do remember where my older brother took my present, swapped the names over because it was a train, and he gave me his one. And nothing was ever done. But I think without being the dad and the large family food and everything else, it's just a bit hard now.
Sorry,
I'll
yes.
be right.
Is it making their own entertainment? Did any of you do this when you were?
We did when the family got together, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Did you do plays or sing or?
Yes.
Sing mainly, yeah.
Sing. What did you do at Christmas?
I can't remember.
Do you think you might have had carols or singing around the...
This at Christmas. It wasn't a big thing in Scotland.
I don't know why they came to our house. Because my mother was crippled. And she fed all these people. And there was a hangi, and she was always in charge. Where up the valley, women didn't go outside to the hangi, but she did. She was the boss.
She was in charge. Yeah.
She was in. Well, there's Christmas. Yes, there's a lot of preparation, isn't there? And especially for women, usually hard work.
You know, spending weeks before Christmas making the Christmas pudding and the cakes, and
that's
I was
right.
always in the kitchen there helping her doing it. You know, getting in the way.
That's good.
It's like sleeping in the old style camp beds, wasn't it? You know, the canvas ones and the bottom falls out.
Not that comfortable.
Or the ones with the legs like this.
That's it.
Yeah.
I was sitting in a place where my wife's relatives, and it was a quite flash place, and they had these new chairs. And halfway through the chair I was sitting and collapsed, folded up, and the tea that I had went all over their nice new wallpaper. It couldn't happen until it was stopped.
You weren't invited back, were you?
No, never.
Never. Oh dear. One story is about one of the sisters, Beth, getting scarlet fever. The group discusses this.
The boss used to take people to the hospital once a week.
Right. So it was quite dangerous, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's one of those you had the immunisation for. Years ago.
Ah, yes, but then, of course, they wouldn't have had immunisation at all. They just would have put it or recovered or not. So, yes.
They had a TB tube on the East Coast.
Yeah.
People had to go to the doctor every week
TB was
in the
quite...
bus. And my mother wouldn't put me on the bus.
The elderly aunt in Little Women has a parrot, and this causes some amusement.
She goes, "Hello, Jodie. Hello, Jodie."
Well, this is a very sort of talkative. I mean, they are, aren't they? It's quite amusing.
My brother cut its tongue. They said if you split the bird's tongue, it can talk. That's all it said. But hello, Jodie. Learning to like you would be too hard. Please go away and let me be.
And bouncing and overflowing with good spirits.
In the final story, Meg receives a proposal from John Brooke, but Aunt March doesn't approve. This leads to discussion about marriage. Yeah. Do you think Meg's
My wife
right?
married me from that. It was very much a mistake.
Do you think Aunt March would have recommended marrying you then?
Well, I think the mum and dad would have liked her to marry somebody else because I was never very popular.
Oh.
But I look on that with a lot of humour. I mean, we were together 24 years before she passed on, so And this is why I always say that people look at me rather seriously, but it's more of a joke. I mean, I never won an argument in 24 years of marriage.
So you did do something wrong.
Something very wrong.
He took the advice, didn't he?
Do you win arguments with Judy?
No, I didn't.
I don't think many men do, actually.
Oh, but you win by silence.
Well, that's even worse.
Silence.
Two things combined makes a lovely marriage.
What, money and love?
I think for those days, though, it was very much a social status, wasn't it? As it is now, I don't know. I think it's changed a lot now, of course. But I think in those days, parents are virtually would say, you know, to who should marry or not marry. There was a lot of input.
Oh, Jean's coming home for the holidays, and then Jean arrives. Oh, this is my husband.
Oh, right. So you don't even get a say. Do you think these two would ask Mr. March whether they could get married or not?
Yes.
They would have.
Oh yes.
Yeah, they would
They'd have
definitely.
followed the protocol, wouldn't they?
Yes, it was definitely.
Especially
They'd
in
have
those
to
days.
ask his permission, wouldn't they?
Especially in those days. I think with a family like that where they've got all those girls, the mum and dad would want them to marry well, you know, financially and love, so they could be successful. You know.
Yes.
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 But that's all everybody's wish, isn't it? I mean, that your children do well in life.
And if
That's what you always hope for.
if he's not, well healed, then there's a baby, and then there's another one. Oh God, not another one.
yes. And then of course you've got to care for that and pay for it and buy all the.
That's the trouble nowadays. The young ones, they have the babies before they even get married or even living together properly, aren't they? Yeah.
Try before you buy.
Yeah, try before you buy. That doesn't always work.
There's a lot out there.
Maybe that's why there's so many solo mums these days.
The marriage or proposed marriage of Meg provokes some talk about changes in society since those times.
I think myself, as women got more independence.
We had a table tennis club within the church, but we wanted to, this was in Wellington, we wanted to play just the ordinary ones outside, and we weren't allowed to.
Oh.
My comment was, well, I damn will work with them, what's the damn problem?
Yes.
But you look at it, that narrow-minded stuffiness, and it was.
Yes,
And But today, there's none of that. You can virtually marry who you want.
What about marrying non-Maori?
Oh, that's bad. It's bad.
It's bad? But it happens a great deal, doesn't it, obviously? So what's the argument against?
I always told, always had a following, mates. I take them all home. And my mother would say, boys in the bed, girls in the living room.
Oh, she's separated.
Younger years, and we wouldn't even look at those.
No, I would never have thought of
today,
doing
that whole thing must have got past that first part.
Yes.
It was really interesting. It's simple enough. And there's young people that, oh God, that's girl stuff. Now they're there.
Well, you might think it was girl stuff. That's what I wondered about. Yeah. But in fact, they're just human stories about human beings, really,
It's
aren't
a
they?
story of life.
Yes.
Well,